Every day I wake up, wake your ass up.
The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. It's time for Jess Fix My Mess. Hello, who's this?
Hey, this is Kayla from Detroit.
What's up, Kayla? What up,
Kayla?
Hey, so my problem is that I'm dealing with somebody who I was with for 6 months, and everything was going good. I started dealing with custody battles with my son's dad, so he offered to, take my kids to school. He only did it for about a week and a half, and I would ask him every single day, just to still confirm that he was okay with doing it. And just one particular day, I asked him, and he was just like, I don't like the way you asked me. I texted him like, can you take the kids to school? And he's like, you need to reword that. I don't like the way you asked me. It's about the respect and the clarity of things. So I was just like, well, if I have to act a certain way, then I'll just take him to school myself. So I took him to school that day, but the next day it was kind of tension. And he's just like, you're overreacting. I just wanted you to ask me a certain way. That's not my kid anyways. He's really not my responsibility. And, you're making it feel like a job and an obligation by the way you asked me that question. I literally said verbatim, I just said, you taking the kids to school, ? So I never assumed that he was taking them. I asked him still, but I guess I didn't ask him the way he wanted me to ask him. So I felt like it was very petty. So I sat on my feelings for 24 hours. And the next day I decided to part ways with him because I was like, I didn't really like the fact that you kept saying, that's not my kid. That's not my responsibility.
Yeah.
When if you have longevity plans with me and my child, eventually it would be, but I kind of feel bad about doing it. So I'm like, did I make the right decision or was I overreacting?
No, I don't think you overreacted. I do think your first reaction was that of a mother. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to be in a relationship with somebody who does not honor the package that you came with. And your package in this case would be your child. Like your children, right? Your child or children?
I just had one kid, so
okay,
this
so
is my son.
Yeah, so your child, yep, and you knew this prior to dating me, and prior to making it official. I'm assuming you know this, and then you said he offered to take him, and then only did it for like a week.
Yes, he's the one who offered, and I was still asked every day, just to make sure that he was up to do it, because I didn't want to just assume like just because you said you would take him that week that you were going to be taking him every day up until then.
Mm-hmm. No, I totally understand. I don't think you should feel bad about what you did. He should feel bad the way that he blew up. And then it sounds like it was like built up, right? So, because if you say that, like, he's not even my child anyway, that's something that you've been wanting to say. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right, that's how I felt. He doesn't have any kids. He's older. He's 39 with no kids. So,
okay.
I'm 27 and my son is 8. So, I'm not dealing with a baby. I have a well-aware child, and he was just around him for a short amount of time.
Yeah.
And I really wasn't comfortable with that. But it was just because of,
Let me ask you a question, Jess and young lady. Mm-hmm. But it could be since he doesn't have any kids, he doesn't know what responsibility is for having a child. Because if you don't have kids, taking a kid once or twice is like, I'll take a little bit. Yeah. But then it's like, all right, this ain't, slow down. Like, where's this relationship going? This ain't my kid. This ain't my responsibility. Are we taking it that serious, or this is just a fling and we just having fun?
But that's my thing. They're not just a fling. They're together, correct?
Yeah, we were together.
Like in a relationship, same house situation, right?
No.
Well, I had my house, he had his house, but I would stay at his house nights. And he told me, he's like, if I'm going to work those days and I'm going in his school's direction, I'll take him to school. And then whatever other days, you could take him.
So
it was a very
this ain't my responsibility.
So it just sounded like he was down to assist you, like down to help you not take on the job of being the full-time driver to take him to school. You know what I'm saying? Like to commit in that way.
And I was okay with that. That's why I asked every day just to make sure, hey, are you taking him or am I taking him? But that's not really how he made it seem.
Okay. So, all right. So now, thank you, Envy, for interjecting, because now I kind of see it. Okay. So he should have been clear. And then y'all should have had like a real conversation about it. And he should have just said, I'm not going to do this every day, but I'll help you out when you really need it. You know what I mean? Because I am your boyfriend. We are together. Your child is, is my child too. In a relationship, respectfully, that's how you're supposed to treat somebody's child that you with like your own. But I think it's worth a conversation. I still don't think you should feel bad about breaking up with him. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I felt like it was built up. I felt like he couldn't wait to say that. You know what I'm saying? Or wouldn't have come out that way.
It's just how I felt as a parent. Because it's like, I understand you don't have kids, but, you can still at least make me feel valid about it. Like, hey, well, I didn't mean to make him feel like that, or I wasn't saying it like that. Mm-hmm. That was never the case. When I tried to double back and break down how I felt and, even after the breakup, he like basically I said what I said.
Okay, so listen. Okay. Listen, you say you only been together for 6 months, right?
Right.
Okay. Well, look, if he said what he said, 9 times out of 10, he's 39 with no kids, he don't want any. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know. I'm not going to go into the issues of not being able to have any. He probably don't want any, But y'all can be friends. And you can focus on parenting and focus on dating somebody that will actually accept you and your child together and wouldn't have a problem with, helping you out from time to time, taking them to school, But that's I think you made the right decision.
And also think about it, Mama. It's a lot. Like you
just fix my mess.
I know, but I'm gonna say one thing. I know Jess asked to
No,
chime in. Yes, she did. But I would say it's a lot because I have kids.
Yeah.
And taking my kids every day, sometimes I be tired as ish.
Well, you got 6. She got 1.
You right.
You know?
You right.
So, yeah. But
okay.
yes, I think
Thank
you made
you
the right decision. It's not, but I would say still, it's worth a conversation because you were with this guy for the last 6 months. It's a conversation to have, but to get that closure and conclude that correctly. Like, I don't think this is somebody that you should be with, but I do think that it's worth a conversation. Like, I didn't like that, just to get your point across, but do it subtly. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be a disrespectful conversation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem, love.
Now, Jess, if this guy treats her right, does everything he's supposed to do as a companion, but he just doesn't have the fatherhood thing because there is no connection. You still say bounce. You see all these single women out here that can't find a man.
Yeah.
They already got a baby together?
But no.
Oh.
This is the baby from a previous relationship.
He's not playing. Don't play. He's not listening.
But look, this
you
is
what
what
I'm saying?
No, I understand.
Because she found the right man, good,
right?
but he just don't have that quality.
You wouldn't leave, right, Envy?
Go ahead, talk to me, Jess. So what do you say?
My thing is, he knew she had a child. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like you still don't say. Yeah. Oh, this ain't my child anyway. I'm not about to be doing all this. Like, it's how you ask. You need to ask me right, because it's not my child anyway. Like, I ain't even about to be doing all that. If you had that ish backed up, like you had that was building up. You've been wanted to say that to me.
You're not listening to what Envy saying, Jess.
What?
Envy is telling you that a good man is hard to find, and he want one.
Shut up, man. 800-585-1051.
Yo.
Just fix my mess. Call us up right now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We're in the middle of Just Fix My Mess. Hello, who's this?
Danny, Envy.
What's up, brother? What's your question for Jess?
Hey, Jess, all right. I'm going to keep this short and keep it quick. The
What's
girl
up?
that I've been dating for a year and a half, right? Mm-hmm. We recently broke up because I said something disrespectful to her, right?
Yes.
And I told her that the thing that she did is just something I didn't agree with, right? Mm-hmm. So now we're in this weird position, like, where we still talk and stuff, but we're not together. Now, here's my question, right? Mm-hmm. She'll bring certain things up financially, and I don't know if I'm supposed to help her because I care about her and I do ultimately want to end up back with her, or I just dead that and try and move on.
Well, I'm sorry. What happened? Like, what was it that you?
All
what
right,
was it that she did that you didn't like that made you break up with her?
All right, so she currently isn't working, right? And she was talking about how she wanted to start an OnlyFans. Very pretty girl. So I told her, well, if you want to be an internet hoe, go ahead and do that, but I'm not with that.
Damn, okay.
She got upset, blocked me, told me she didn't want to talk to me no more. That was about a week ago. But now we're just like casually friends right now, talking, FaceTiming. But we're not together. Let me make that clear.
For sure. After you called me an internet hoe, absolutely we're not together. But okay. Go ahead. Proceed.
And now it's like when she says certain things that she needs help with or things that's got to do with her son, I'm not sure, should I be a man and help her or I just let her figure that out on her own?
I mean, well, you don't want her to be an internet hoe, and that was the route she was about to take. So she's like, all right, well, if you ain't going to let me do what I want to do, then you're going to have to, what's up? Like, you're going to have to send some funds over. But all jokes aside, okay, listen. So, because I understand where you're coming from. However, your delivery and what you said was not the right way to assess that, sir. You could have said so many other things. You could have put it another way where you didn't offend her. Because OnlyFans is not only for freaky shit. Oh, sorry. OnlyFans is not only for freaky-ish, okay? So You got people on there that's paying $70 a month to watch people play with their feet.
Yeah, but she wasn't going to do it for that. It was going to be freaky stuff.
Oh, so, okay. So, yeah, you don't want an internet hoe. And you said Charlamagne.
Yeah, and the thing is, before she had this, like, I was taking care of her son, like, anything she needed.
Okay.
It was down the way. It was no problem. But now we're not together, so I'm not doing that now.
Okay, all right. So how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 34.
How old is she?
She's 27.
Okay, let that little girl be a little internet hoe. Let her go do her thing, and you move on. Because I'm going to tell you something right now. She ain't going to get it until she's in her 30s or probably 40s or whatever. But what is wrong with another type of job? You know, you just go straight from I'm broke to OnlyFans, or, you know, no, it's so many other things that I'm sure she can do, but she wants to make easy money. And if that doesn't align with your morals and who you know what you stand for, that ain't the one for you. How long were you dating her?
A year and a half.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Don't. I think that's a long enough time, you know, to be secure in a relationship with somebody, but it's not 5 years or 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So I think you made the right decision. You didn't have to address her like that. You didn't have to call her an internet hoe. But I do think that she is not for you. You are not her person, and she is not yours. If that's what she want to do, go ahead. Because you just seem like the money man. You seem like a young sugar daddy, if you will. So,
I appreciate that.
Yeah, don't. You need to go and find somebody on your level and who will not be trying to start no OnlyFans. We ain't doing that.
Appreciate that.
Yep, you made the right decision, sir.
Okay.
All right, you have a good day.
Good luck, bro. All right, just fix my mess. 800-585-1051. When we come back, we got the latest with Loren. So don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Hold up. Every day I wake up, wake your ass up. The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?